That was Michael Jackson, and I'm Whoopi Goldberg. And what you just saw was just 60 seconds of what is really a 17-minute miracle of a movie called Captain EO.
Michael Jackson is a Disney aficionado. Knows more about Walt Disney than anybody that ever existed. Certainly knows more than I do.
Of course, singing and dancing is what Michael Jackson is all about. The whole world has been watching and listening to Michael for most of his life, as he's grown before our eyes from child star to superstar.
We called up and we said, Michael, would you like to do something with the park? He said, definitely, but only if you can get George Lucas to protect me.
George Lucas is everybody's ideal producer. He's legendary for getting involved in every detail. In Captain EO, he was involved with everything from the creation of the characters to the planning of Captain EO's fight sequences. While most people associate Francis Coppola with such dramatic epics as Apocalypse Now and The Godfather, Francis also loves music and has directed several musicals like Finian's Rainbow, One from the Heart, and The Cotton Club. Dancers can't just randomly snap. They have to be choreographed. And the choreographers were Michael Jackson and Jeffrey Hornaday.
Working with Michael has, for me, been a unique experience in that usually a choreographer will devise sequences of dance and then give it to the dancers to do and tell them to perform this, where Michael's talent and approach is so unique that you're limiting yourself by just giving him what you do.
Hornaday got the feeling for what Michael wanted to do. He began working with different groups of dancers who were to perform key sequences. Here we can see how the mechanical movements of breakdancing were adopted for the transformed niche warriors. For the fight between Captain EO and the niche warriors, Michael will have to make a series of quick movements with the whip cracking only inches from his face. So more than simple choreography is needed. Even a small mistake could have very serious consequences.
Michael ensured.
In this instance, choreography becomes more like precision stunt coordination, with the safety of Michael and the dancers having priority. But in spite of all the precautions, Michael had a very close call.
It's okay now.
The scene continued to be a problem. First, one of the warriors' helmets fell off. The costume department got the helmet fixed, and then the whip broke. The prop department got the whip fixed, only to have it get tangled up in the set. Finally, all the problems were solved. Sort of. Captain EO's final confrontation with the Witch Queen herself took considerable time and expertise to achieve. Here, Michael is being raised up on a crane so EO can fight the Witch Queen face to face. In order to shoot a different angle of EO flying up to the Queen, Michael found himself immersed in plaster so a perfectly contoured and therefore invisible body harness could be created for him.
Michael, you put your arms forward and kind of high.
As high as you can? Can you think you could hold that for a while?
Hey.
I mean, if we're doing a shot, is that comfortable enough to...
Uh-huh.
But I have to admit, it looks realistic in the finished movie because you can't see the crane, you can't see the cables, and you can't see the harness. And it does appear that Captain EO is flying. Captain EO really did change the world, miraculously turning the dark planet into a place filled with beauty and light. And on top of everything, the whole movie is in 3D. Now wait till you see that.